Sunday sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Going quickly, that's more on the RPO. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Escaping to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Over the middle and intercepted. The Niners are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Purdy using the pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So, from 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. They're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. It looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
third down. They need 5. It's the tight end, Kraft, in motion. Third and short. Purdy. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The 49ers out to punt this one. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's very close to a first down, but it's... Doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On fourth down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Get set, get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
34-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Purdy now on second down. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 43 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Bears' 14-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It's going to be third. They need 1. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They were able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First down team. At their own 23-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
25-yard line. 2 yards after the pickup. It's second and 8.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On third down, it's Purdy. Open is Pratt. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
It's a gain of 23.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
49ers first down.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Jaquan Brisker. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Number 88. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of gotten out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Joshua Williams there to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. LeBron, get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 16-yard line.
What is up? Drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 25, here's second and 1. Here's Williams. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Luther Burden, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the start. Second and 7. Man in motion is Brown. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Shamar Turner at time on the tackle. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. It's 3rd and 4. Now a little pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down once a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
It's set. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Niners will level the score at 10 apiece.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. To throw on first down is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Williams flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get forward. Gives him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bears send out their punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Purdy works out of the pistol. Who else? Another tap for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. It is 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Up in the middle, here's McCaffrey. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Rolling right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Biggie Angels, Biggie, yes, Vegas.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Purdy on 1st down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
27-yard line.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And in most motion is Brown.
27-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. The 49ers out for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The loss is 6.
Nick Bosa in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Throwing on second down, Williams. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. And in motion is Brown. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jordan Jefferson. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. We're all set to kick this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. A quick throw, the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. On second down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 6 brings up second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 4.
Outside. Watch out. Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Stop.
On the run, McCaffrey. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
18. Watch out.
And in motion is Brown. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds and a flag comes in. This is 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas. Yes. Level. Touchdown.
To throw is Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
At the 37-yard line.
Vegas, yes.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Williams to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Ready to run. Thank.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Outside.